Welcome to another edition of the Lake Report, where we'll show you what's going on in the county we call home. Here's just some of the news we'll be covering. Last weekend's windy weather threw a lightning bolt into a home in Mount Dora. See all the shocking video. If you took a hit from the pandemic and you're having a hard time trying to pay your rent, there's still time to take advantage of the county's rental assistance program. We'll tell you how. And protecting the dogs that protect our community. Find out who chipped in to pay for these canine safety vests. But first, the city of Leesburg broke ground on their new Teen Enrichment Center. The new building is pretty big, coming in at over 10,000 square feet. Plans call for 10 multi-purpose rooms, which will be used for recreation, education, and enrichment programs for all grade levels. And that's not all. Students can take advantage of a career room, computer lab, and sound studio.
I think if we look at our history of our city and the growth of our city, I think the Teen Center is another piece to Leesburg being a comprehensive city for all residents. I think this is of our many cities. Teens are kind of left out after we play with them as children, we release them to society, and teens are kind of caught with perplexity of our next step. So I think this Teen Center will help guide our young people to positive decisions. Social interaction will be a positive. Hope deter them from doing negative things and help them, propel them to that next level in their career and their life.
Along with the city, Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Florida were also a major contributor, with the cost coming in at just under $3 million. The Teen Enrichment Center is expected to open by early next year. And another big groundbreaking to report, this time in South Lake County. Clermont city officials and a team from the Florida Cancer Specialists gathered to break ground on the brand new state-of-the-art Clermont Cancer Center. The 2,700 square foot building will include 8 exam rooms and 25 infusion chairs. The building is being designed to enhance safety, efficiency, and patient comfort. Construction is estimated to be completed by April 2022. Last Monday's gusty windstorm left a lot of damage in its wake, and in Mount Dora, a lightning bolt struck someone's home. Take a look at the damage done to the roof of this house located on Bridgeport Bay Circle. Witnesses say they saw a blue flash and heard a big crack. A fire started soon after, and first responders were called to the scene. According to officials from the Mount Dora Fire Department, the homeowners were inside at the time and were able to escape unharmed. Good news for renters who have fallen behind on their payments. Lake County has extended the deadline to apply for its rental assistance program. Here's how you qualify. You must be a tenant living in Lake County, your rent must be past due, and you need documentation proving that you have a financial hardship as a result of COVID-19. Check out the county's website for more information or to make an appointment for a consultation. Next, I bet you didn't know that police dogs wear protective vests while on duty. Well, they do. And as Lakefront TV's Cindy Peterson shows us, the money for the canine safety gear is coming from a local veterans organization.
The AMVETS Post 2006 in Leesburg presented checks on Friday to the Leesburg and Fruitland Park police departments to be used for their canine division.
I decided to raise money because we want to do something for the community. So besides the chief, I worked for Fruitland Park as a crossing guard. So I went to him, he said he was getting a new dog, and they told me that they didn't have any budget. So that's one thing. I come to the board and they said yes. So that's what we did.
The group raffled off 3 guns in March that raised nearly $8,000, which was split between the 2 units. Fruitland Park Police Chief Eric Luce said this will greatly help out their newest canine addition, Droby, get a new vest and training.
Well, the funds will start out going towards a vest for Droby. We have to let him grow a little bit. He's young. And then we'll also, be using for supplies for training the different types of boxes and setups that we need for him to be trained properly. And then it will just be there for the canine program to pull from. This is money that we did not have sitting in our budget, so it's a blessing to all of us.
Leesburg Police Chief Rob Hicks said this was a great surprise and that the funds will be well spent on these canines who continue to help protect and serve.
So the Leesburg Police Department currently has 4 full-service dogs. We've had that program now for about 6 years. We had full-service dogs many years ago, kind of went to single-purpose dogs, which are just narcotics, and then went back to the full-service dog, which means apprehension, narcotics, tracking, building searches, those kind of things. Our dogs are very active. They're used pretty much every single day. The canine program is invaluable for us. It helps keep the officers safe, help keep citizens safe. These animals are not only are they're pets to me, that's what I consider them. These gentlemen are working them every day. Of course, they're part of their family, but it's a tool that they use, and they're not a cheap tool. So the cost of purchasing and training a canine is about $20,000. And so donations like this from the public and AmVet specifically on this one, and anything that people contribute to help offset that balance is greatly appreciated and really helps our program.
We're just very honored for the donation. We're just happy to see that the public is so interested in our canine unit. I mean, this isn't just a job to us, it's a lifestyle. So we're just very happy that people are allowing us to continue what we love to do. And we're just feel very, very blessed and feel very, very honored.
Officer Shear said it all. I mean, this is a full-time job, even though, most people work a shift and they go home and they're off. These dogs come home with us and we're with them all the time.
With Lakefront TV, I'm Cindy Peterson.
Thanks again to AmVet Post 2006 for helping to protect these amazing dogs. Coming up next, cops eating donuts? No joke. Find out which department gulped down the most during a contest held at the Lake County Fair. You do not want to miss this. Welcome back to the Lake Report. We really hope you enjoy watching our new show. There are so many incredible stories happening in the county we call home. And if you see something interesting that you'd like to see reported, give us a shout. It doesn't have to be spot news. It can be an upcoming event, a great place to shop or eat, or someone who's going above and beyond to improve our community. Shoot us an email at lakefront@leesburgflorida.gov. You might think that this next report pokes fun at our law enforcement officers, but trust me, it really happened. A donut eating competition took place at the Lake County Fair. And guess who participated?
Cuff 'em and Stuff 'em, that was the name of the game where law enforcement officers from Lake County were challenged to a donut eating contest at the Lake County Fair on Thursday. The crowd went wild as these boys, and one female, showed us just how many donuts an officer can eat.
I'm very full right now, so I'm ready to go run a mile at least and burn some of these calories up.
What made you choose to come out here tonight and do this?
Oh, it was a great event. I was invited to come out and participate, and it's a great event for the county, just to be out here, camaraderie, and visit. Police are the community, and the community are the police. So it was great just to have a great time. Police officers, community together, getting together for great events like this for our county. So great to be here.
8 officers accepted the challenge, but some officers may have been disqualified for, let's just say, disorderly conduct.
What a great event, because the idea of the 100th year celebration, we wanted to bring things back of, where you had the community involvement and different things going on. So to get law enforcement up there, that takes a lot sometimes to get those guys to, put themselves out like that. So that was a lot of fun,
In the end, it was Eustis Captain Kenneth Berghofer who won with a total of 23 donuts.
Tell me how you're feeling.
I feel wonderful. I could have got them all with about 5 more minutes. More water, though.
Nice. Can you tell me what did it mean to you to have this kind of event for the community?
It's just special to be out here with fellow officers and do this in front of our community. Get the support that they were showing us. The cheers that they provided us, that got us through this. So there are people out there that still love us, and we will not be defunded in Lake County.
Looks like it's time for those officers to burn off some calories. With Lakefront TV, I'm Cindy Peterson.
The Lake County Fair runs until the end of this weekend, so get out there and enjoy the fun. For a full schedule of events, please go to the County Fair's website. Coming up next on the Lake Report, young Lake County artists emerge at the Leesburg Center for the Arts. Stick around. Welcome back. This segment of the Lake Report is dedicated to the arts and entertainment impacting our community. This week, we're showcasing some incredible works done by students from Leesburg High School and Villages Charter School. The exhibit is called Emerge, I Am an Artist. Here's a sneak peek.
Hi, I'm Maria Stefanovich, Leesburg Center for the Arts Executive Director, and you're here standing in the CFA Gallery. This month's art exhibit for the month of April is called Emerge, I Am an Artist. And it's actually a high school art exhibit where we feature 2 high schools, Villages Charter School, as well as Leesburg High School. We're super excited because the amount of talent that's in the room is just, it's overwhelming. You walk in and you just can't not look over and over and over again at the show. So I want to introduce to you our Best of Show winner, Blythe Daly. She is a student at Villages Charter School. Blythe, tell us a little bit about yourself. What grade are you in? How were you inspired? What got you into art?
I'm in 9th grade. My dad used to draw a lot around the house, and I picked up on what he did, and I really enjoyed it.
When you heard that you won Best of Show and that someone bought your piece, how did you feel?
I was very happy, but I didn't think that I would win because of how small it was, and all of the talent in this room is amazing. But I was very happy that I won.
The collector that bought the piece so happens to be in the room. And her name is Tony Stokes. She is a local gallery owner. The gallery's name is Uncommon on 6th. And so, Tony,
Yes.
why did you purchase her piece?
The composition is excellent. The subject matter is something that kind of speaks to my heart. I have been collecting art for a long time. And a lot of my art is done by women, about women, and what Blythe did just spoke to me. And I feel like, as a gallery owner, it's my job to support artists, to let them know that what they do has value, and that it's important for all of us to support the passion of the people who create works of art.
So the second part of this show is to recognize the scholarship recipient for the Jan Smith Scholarship Fund. And Jan Smith was an art teacher at Leesburg High School for a very long time. And her family decided in the last couple of years to create a scholarship fund because she really believed in nurturing art within her students and giving them the avenue to create and to continuously create. And here today is Jawan Townsend. Jawan has been with the Art Center as an intern for the last couple of years. He's helped us with several different things and several programs here. And it's kind of developed his art form by hanging out here at the Art Center and then actually also becoming part of the art program at Leesburg High School. So he's graduating this year and he's going to Lake Sumter State College. Tell us a little bit about that.
So it's just a great opportunity, and I'm really excited to figure out what's gonna take place with my art. So I'm gonna head out to Lake Sumter College and pursue art and business and try to figure out what's the next step in my career.
And you're working on something right now. Why don't you share with everyone what that is? Because I know it's something big.
So I'm working on 2 actually. So not gonna give exact what it is, but I'll give you hints. So I'm working on a thing where I'm relating 20th century artists to the history, to a certain past of history. And then my other project is that I'm working on different styles of art, such as abstraction, figurative art, landscape art, and graffiti, and all that kind of stuff, and incorporating it in one big piece. If I've learned anything from motivational speakers of start local and grow. So I gotta start local and grow. So we're still growing.
That's fantastic. So I'm thrilled that we were able to award you with this money. It's $500, and you're going to use it towards books and tuition.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to use it towards books, tuitions, and just advancing on the payments and trying to figure out the next steps of college and art.
Yay! So I invite everyone to come out. It's here until April 29th. We're here Monday through Friday, 10 to 5. For more details about the show, check out our website, www.leesburgarts.com. So thank you. Come out and see the show. It's an amazing show, 72 pieces by 45 artists. See you soon.
For more information about the show and other great galleries and events, check out leesburgarts.com. When we come back, from fixing high-tech Teslas to bringing back classics, like this one owned by Frank Sinatra, we'll show you one local car restoration company that does it all. Welcome back to the Lake Report. It's now time to toss things over to our crew at Eustis High School's Studio 126. This week, students interview a young woman who excels at two sports, softball and weightlifting. Let's see how she's doing.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the Rutland Rundown. I'm your host, Rashawn Rutland, and today we'll be interviewing Ainsley Perdicuris. So, tell us a little about yourself.
I'm Ainsley Perdicuris. I'm a junior, and I play softball for Eustis High School.
What exactly is on your daily schedule?
Well, I mean, we have games almost every day, and if we don't have a game, we have practice, and our practices last about 3 to 3.5 hours at a time. So I go to school at 7, and then I stay at school until we get out at 1:35. Then I go home for about 30 minutes to get changed. And then I go to practice at 2:45, and I'm there until around 7.
Are there any particular athletes you look up to?
I look up to Mary Half. She plays at Arkansas. She's the most winningest pitcher in the SEC right now, and she tops out at 62, and that's really inspiring to me because I've been told that only pitchers who throw 75 miles an hour will only get looked at by D1 coaches. And it's nice to know that a Power 5 pitcher can make it big.
What tips or advice would you give to upcoming high school students?
Don't take anything for granted. It goes by pretty fast. Whether you're in college or in high school, it's gone in the blink of an eye. I can remember yesterday I thought I was a freshman, and today I'm a junior, and our season's coming to an end. So just don't take anything for granted.
Okay, thank you, Ainsley, for your time today. And we'll see you guys next time on the Rutland Rundown.
What an inspirational story. We wish Ainsley the very best. Now, here's some news you can use. Fender benders are bound to happen sooner or later, so where do you take your car to get it fixed? Lakefront TV's Cindy Peterson shows us one of the newest businesses to open in Leesburg.
We're here at Community Collision on Magnolia Street in Leesburg, where less than a year ago, owner Rob Mangiamelli built his collision repair shop in the former Simon Seeds location.
My name is Robert Mangiamelli. I'm owner-operator of Community Collision here in downtown Leesburg in the historical district. Why I started Community Collision was because when I worked for all the larger collision shops, they were more concerned about the money they were making. I was more concerned with the customers. So the reason why the name is Community Collision is so I can help the consumers out and work for the customers instead of the insurance companies.
Rob and his team have been working diligently to become certified in a variety of vehicles, including their recent Tesla certification.
We are been in business for about 8 months now. We have certifications in a bunch of different vehicle lines. Tesla is our newest one. We had to take 25 different classes on all their different models. That was me along with the technicians in the back, the painter and the body tech. 2 body techs actually were part of that testing. They have to be welding certified in both aluminum and steel and brazing. And we have to have the proper tooling.
Community Collision specializes in bodywork and repair and even has their own paint booth to restore your car back to its original beauty.
We work on all different makes and models. We work on older cars along with newer cars. So we basically work on scratches, dents, dings. Collision work is, of course, when you go through an insurance company, we work with all major insurance companies. And I'm just the middleman, and I try and communicate between the insurance company and the owner of the vehicle to find out the best route to take to fix their car. The certifications are more for that's who builds the car, so that's the one who's telling us how to repair the car instead of the insurance companies. Come on back, I'll show you around.
The first stop, as many locals know, is the bathroom, where Rob likes to show off his custom tire and pump sink.
So this is our teardown and delivery department. We have cars that are ready to be picked up and go home. Also, we have the screen up here, which when we write an estimate, we go off of that screen to show the technicians what parts we need to replace on the cars. Right here we got the Teslas, some of the Tesla equipment. Those are for the big batteries that sit underneath the car, so that's how we remove those when we have to do structural work on the vehicle. Back here is the collision area. This is one of our body techs. This is Nick. He's been with me since we started. Behind you is Xander. He's been here since the beginning. He's an apprentice. He's just starting out in the business. And then we got Christian behind him, and he's starting out in the business also. So we got a couple new guys and an old guy. And then we got a couple Teslas in here. There's a fresh hit on a Tesla. Back here we got our aluminum room for the Teslas to get repaired. Steel and aluminum have to be separated so the curtains get drawn if we're working in a car inside of there. There's another Tesla, we're waiting for parts for it. And then we got a third one here, and it's ready for paint. So we put a brand new quarter panel on it. So.
Although a lot of cars come through their facility, this next one is one of Rob's favorites.
This is Mario, my painter. He's been with us for about 6 months. We're working on a 55 Thunderbird here. We just did a full paint job on it. The car was actually owned by Capitol Records, and Frank Sinatra actually drove the car. So that's our claim to fame right now. Just want to say thank you for coming on a tour with me of Community Collision right here in downtown Leesburg. Our address is 105 West Magnolia. Phone number is 352-787-8077. Again, the phone number 352-787-8077. Thanks, and support local.
Cindy, thanks for that report, and thank you for joining us for this week's edition of the Lake Report. Until next time, I'm Dave DeJohn, and on behalf of everyone at Lakefront TV, get out and explore our beautiful county. See you next time.